Welcome back to another episode of Revolutionary G Talks. We're right now with Rosalia Arts. It is an honor to have you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would like for you to just give the audience a little introduction about yourself, where you come from, and talk a little bit about your art.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for having me. My name, like she said, is Rosalia Peña. I am a local artist from Boston, Massachusetts. My family is from the Dominican Republic, from Santiago. I have been an artist for quite some time now. I built the skills since I was a little girl. Clearly, when you are a child, you don't really know that you're talented. I started exposing my art back in 2017. Was when I decided to finally expose my paintings, my drawings, my sketches through social media. I opened an Instagram page and a Facebook page, and I started showing people what I can do. It wasn't until a gallerist that seemed interested in my pastel drawings, and she actually bought 4 pieces. She bought 4 pieces from me, and it's actually hanging at a wall at the East Boston Neighborhood Health Center, one of their departments, the interpreter departments. It wasn't actually until she purchased from me that I felt confident enough to say to myself, okay, maybe it's time for people to see what I can do. And that's actually when I decided to open the social media art page and show people what I can do, because I never really felt confident. And I never really thought of myself as an artist. I never really said, oh, I'm an artist, let me show people what I can do. I just thought I had a talent and it was hidden and I can do it by myself, you know, but why show it to people? But the gallerist saw something in me, and it like sparked something in me to the point where I started believing a little bit in myself. And I swear, if it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have ever felt strong enough to like open a page and actually start showing people, you know, what I can do. And then little by little, the people in my circle, like friends and family and co-workers, started like buying some of my pieces, and I was like, oh wow, you know. And then it's not until little things like that happens that you actually see something in yourself. And that's how I started exposing my art. And little by little, people, you know, are joining in and following my art journey. I must say though, from 2017 till now 2020, it has taken me 3 years to actually get to like 1,000 and some change followers. Wow. So it is, I don't want to say, for lack of words, challenging, but it is a path, and you just have to really believe. It could get discouraging when you see that people aren't following, when you see that people aren't there or commenting or liking or buying. So it really takes a lot of just believing in yourself.
Wow. Well, shout out to this wonderful queen that motivated you, because we needed her to come out. So
shout out
thank you.
To Betty.
Thank you, Betty. And that's actually what Rosalia is here to talk about: entrepreneurship, how to use your talents and your gift in a way where you can gain an asset. It could be an asset. So you kind of talked about it, how you started selling some of your art, you started going to showcases. So why don't you talk about more how that business just blew up, and your struggles? Like you kind of mentioned them already, how you get discouraged and all of that, but I would like the people to know a little bit more in depth, like what I know. I would like for them to know.
Okay, so basically what Giselle is saying is, what she knows is that I'm not only an artist, I am a mother, I go to school, I also work. So it's very difficult to maneuver and manage so many things at once. So it can get really hard.
Yeah.
So when you believe that you have something in you, this magic, you just can't give up. You know, like I am a mom of 4 beautiful boys.
Wow.
I do anything for them. And I became a teenage mom. So clearly a lot in my life had to get postponed so that I can take care of my boys. I've been a single parent for most of my life. I had to support and take care of my boys by myself. I had to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I couldn't really say, okay, Rosalia, work on your goals, work on your dreams, go and pursue all these things that you want to do, because I have 4 boys that needed me and that I had to feed, buy clothes for, bring food to the house, you know, and you can't stop these things because they're your children, you know, and you have to remember, okay, I can't stop, I gotta go. So how do you manage, right? Like, how do you manage these things? How do you meet your goals? How do you say, okay, I'm a mom, I go to school, I work, but I really, really want to survive and succeed at being what I love, an artist, for me in my case, right? You have to find balance. Isn't that the hardest thing in the world?
Yes.
Right? To find balance, my God. Till this day, I'm 38 years old.
Wow, you look good. Hold on, she just dropped it like that, like it's not nothing.
I embrace my age. Ladies, please.
You look amazing.
Embrace your age. Embrace your age. I'm 38 years old until now, 38, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out balance. I'm still evolving. I'm still trying to figure it out. And you know, you can't give up on yourself. You can't.
And sorry to interrupt,
No,
but
please.
a quote, I've said that many times, maybe I've said it in my previous episodes, but one of the quotes that I go by is that it's never too late to start an empire or never too early to build one. And it's wonderful to see how you are 38 years old, you're a whole mother to 4 human beings, and you have been single, you have worked so many jobs, you're a student like you mentioned, and look at you, you are still learning about yourself, you're still pursuing these gifts and talents that God blessed you with, and here you are just executing each of them. So I really hope that your story is magical. First of all, your work is amazing. They're right next to each other, and also your story and how you're just so humble to explain it and show it and tell people. Many people don't have that courage, that confidence, you know. So I want to just follow up to asking you, what is one thing that you can give the audience right now that you encourage them? I know that you said balance, but to take the first step or to even learn about themselves, what is one thing that you can just tell them to do so they can have something tangible to work with?
That's a really good question. I say take the time to soul search. Soul searching is very important. Self-discovery is very important. Don't rush your path, and do not ever compare yourself to others.
Woo! I asked for one. I asked for one, and she just dropped 3 amazing gems. Go ahead.
Ever, because the moment you decide to compare your path to others, you're just going a step backwards and backwards. Remember that you're different and unique and beautiful.
Yes.
And you can do anything that you want in this world. Forget your age. Forget your age. Forget, oh my God, I have to get there. No, you don't. You have all this time. Prioritize slowly. But at the same time, feed your hunger.
Yes.
You know, these are my 2 H words, humble and hungry.
Yes.
Stay humble and hungry. And the most important thing.
Wow.
What is the favorite thing that I have in my biography that you love?
Oh my God, I forgot the quote. But yes, that quote is everything. Go ahead.
Whatever is good for your soul, do that.
It. Yes.
Whatever is good for your soul, do that.
Yes.
Remember to take care of yourself in the process. Be easy on yourself. It's tough. It's tough, but as long as you believe in yourself and you feel that magic inside, there's no reason for you to ever doubt yourself. You have a talent, expose it. It doesn't matter what the people say. You're gonna get criticized whether you do something or not. It's just the way it is. But if you continue, there will be people that are, people are watching. People are watching, and you're gonna find someone that's gonna say, I believe in that person, and I'm gonna bet on that person, and you're gonna make it. But the most important thing is bet on yourself. Take risks. It's okay to take them, because the worst that can happen is, oh my God, I did it and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
You try something different.
Yep.
And that's where I'm at. I worked at a health center that I loved for 6 years. It was my second home. And April 27, I didn't even know I was going to do this. I went to my boss and I said, I'm giving you my 3 weeks notice.
Wow.
May 18th was my last day. Why did I do this? Because it's time I work on my art journey. It's time I feed and dedicate time to what I believe in, where I want to grow. I want my own business. God, I want my own business. I worked for a different company since I was 15. That's the age that I became a mom. I worked for McDonald's. I worked for food courts at airports. I worked for airport industries. I worked for health centers. I worked everywhere, you name it. But I really want to work for me.
Yes.
And have my own hours and set my own boundaries and times and schedules. And it doesn't mean don't work hard. No, work. Have your job. Save your money.
Yes.
Be smart. And God knows I did stupid things. Oh my God, have I done stupid things?
And that's actually was my next question to you. The mistakes that we make, and people are so hard on themselves when they have a story, when they have, a past history.
Right.
But why don't you talk about some of the things where you failed or you did and you felt like you failed, but yet they made you who you are today?
That's one of the things, like, when I became a teenage mom, for instance, I had my first child at 15, my second at 17, and so on and so on. And then I said, so many people judged me.
Oh.
And then they were like, look at this girl, a baby with babies, what is she doing? And no one thought I would make it anywhere. What happens when people don't believe in you? You stop believing in yourself. And I said, Rosalia, why did you do that to yourself? Why did you make so many mistakes? Look at your age. At that point I was already 28 with 4 kids, no stability, no financial stability, no job. With a job, but I mean no career.
Yeah.
Not going to school. I didn't even know what it was like to be in college. I got a GED because going to high school pregnant was a nightmare.
Yes.
You get looked at and judged so much.
Wow.
And I said, I can't do this. I need to get a GED. I need to just do it the faster way.
Wow.
And so many mistakes I beat myself up on, and I said, I'm never gonna make it anywhere. It's true what everyone thinks. I'm just gonna be a single mom with my boys, and I'm not gonna make it anywhere. But I refused. I got up one day and I said, no, like, I'm not my mistakes.
Yes.
I am not. You are not your mistakes. And we're gonna make them, and we're gonna continue making them. And it doesn't matter how old you are, you're gonna continue making mistakes. But that's the beauty about mistakes. When you make them and then you succeed in life, you understand and then you comprehend. Think, because of that mistake, I am here now.
Yes.
And you'll learn to think your mistakes.
Yes.
Because you become this better and bigger person. And those people that made fun of you and those people that criticized you and judged you, you're not even going to talk badly about them. You're just gonna smile
And say thank you.
and say thank you. That's all you're gonna do. And till this day, this is what I do. When I tell people my story and I tell them I have 4 boys, I became a medical assistant. I'm going to school for psychology. I am an artist. They look at me and their eyes glitter.
Wow.
Because they're so impressed with me. And sometimes I don't even know what they're impressed about because I'm not where I want to be yet.
Yeah.
But people are amazed with me. Literally, and I say that humbly. And I would have never thought, Giselle, I would have never thought that people would look at me the way that they look at me now, because they never looked at me like that in the past.
Wow.
They saw me, this little girl with 4 kids by herself with nothing.
Wow.
And you just have to just stay grounded. It's hard, I know. Oh my God. Like I get so emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Stay grounded. Believe in yourself. People can be evil.
Yeah. It's a cruel world.
It's a very cruel world. But take it as tough love and grow from it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your vulnerability, first of all. Thank you for sharing with such an open heart. I really admire your resilience, and that's why I brought you to the show, because you have something so unique in your light and your joy and how you move forward. It's just incredible. And your art speaks your history. When I look at your art, I just see this amazing painting that says a lot, that you can put it in any way. Actually, this one right here to her left, or right, you can put that painting in any form. You can put it upright, left, anywhere, and you will get a story. You will get something out of it. And that's what I think of you, that whatever I come to you to speak about, you will come and give me some amazing, incredible advice, story, your experience. Everything is so valuable about you. And what's the best part is that you said, when people look at me, they're so impressed. But yet, we all are capable of doing not only what she does, but we're capable of doing way, way, way more.
Yes.
And that's why I really want everyone who's watching to know that it doesn't matter. It does not matter what happened yesterday. It does not matter what the world brings to you. It does not matter what society wants to say about you. What matters is that you know that you're capable of doing more.
Absolutely.
Every single day. So, Rosalia, I love you. And I love everybody who's watching. And that's what this show is about. It's about bringing people the tools, the information, to bring regular civilian citizens of the United States or whatever part of the world to just come here and talk about themselves. We see CEOs, we see presidents and people that have so much, and when we look at them, we think they're just so magical. Like, oh my God, they're human just like you and I.
Yep.
They have exactly what you and I have, you know? So we need to stop looking at these people that have made it to the top as this like supernatural heroes. Right. No, they have exactly what we have. I know some of us have it harder, and when I say some of us, I'm referring to my Black and people of color, my brothers and sisters. I know we have things harder, but that doesn't mean that we have to be complacent and just stay still, you know? So thank you. And my next question to you is, we're now going to transition into now the entrepreneurship and the business mind. How she used her abilities, her talent to now get her into this good stability where she's still not where she wants to be. You know, she wants more out of it. She wants to have a whole business. I don't know what it is that you want to have with the art, but you want a business.
Yeah,
but I want you to now introduce people into your first few steps in how you got to now make money out of something that makes you happy.
Right. So basically what I do is I clearly make the paintings, I post them on Instagram. I let people know that they can message me through inquiries if they are interested. For the most part, I get really good results. I'm working on a website, an art website, so that's another direction where people can also reach out to me if they are interested on my paintings. It's really baby steps because this is really new to me.
Key point.
Baby steps. Literally, because I started through social media, Instagram and Facebook. That's all I have at the moment. The website is in the works, you know, and I'm literally thinking of doing every social media networking that I possibly can, because I really want to show my art to the world if I possibly can.
Yes.
So for the most part, if someone is really interested, they do reach out to me, and that's how I've been doing it, and it's been working for me. A website is super important. I don't have one yet, but I will.
Yeah.
So I do recommend people to get on everything you can.
Yes.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
Yes.
Build your website, like I mentioned. So for the most part, social media is like my guide at the moment.
That's awesome.
I have been doing some showcases. That's always good. Build enough inventory so that you can be ready for a showcase. The showcase could be at a bar, at a cafe, at a restaurant. Who cares?
Yes.
Go to it. It does not matter. Go to a park. Sell it. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
I have done some art of health exhibitions, and it has gotten sold through some silent auctions. Those are my favorites.
Wow.
So I've been a part of Art of Health for 3 solid years now due to the pandemic. A lot of things have been postponed due to the pandemic. So clearly due to the circumstances, a few things have paused. But just because things are paused, it does not mean don't create. It does not mean don't stop what you know. Don't stop your talent. Don't stop making, creating. Don't stop showing. Don't stop promoting yourself. Keep promoting yourself. Keep building inventory. Keep doing what you know.
Yes.
And that's the best advice that I can give all of you. Just show. Show art, be art, make art. And by art, I mean art is everything. Art is everything. And the most beautiful thing about art is that the best art in the world is right here.
Yes.
Your heart.
Yes.
So just keep showing it, expressing it, being it, and you'll get everywhere and anywhere in life. I swear.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming,
Of
Rosalia.
course. No,
it's
thank
been
you
a
for
pleasure.
having me.
I love you so much.
I love you
are
more.
amazing. If you want to reach her, just give them where they can find you, anything.
Yes, so I am on Instagram, rosaliaart.p, on Facebook, rp.arts by Rosalia Peña, and through there you can reach me for now. The website is in the works. You'll see that coming soon.
Can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay.
And thank you so much for having me. This means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, everybody, we'll see you on the next episode, and please tune in for more.
Yes.
This is awesome. You were gonna make me cry.
I know, I almost cried.